Hello, it's Mark from Oblitify and welcome back to Doki Doki New Eyes. So last time we just came back from Natsuki and Yuri arguing and Yuri not forgiving Natsuki, so let's continue. I sigh as I drop my bag on the floor. Alright. I'm fine. It's fine. No, I'm not fine. I'm feeling horribly bad. I sit down on the couch and bury my face in my hands. What I did today wasn't good. Cutting myself? Sure, it feels good. And sure, I'd love to do it again. I can't say no to my feelings. But that'd be insane. And I'm an insane person. Am I not? So I have to stop. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm just going to focus on improve my relationships. I have to talk with Natsuki and Monica. I have to get closer to Marky. I have to. Now that he's in the club, I can't just let him slip away. Even if that makes me selfish. What am I supposed to do now? I can't just apologize to Natsuki. I have to leave her alone like that. I'll apologize later in the evening. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Now then, maybe I should write a poem. I open my bag to grab a sheet of paper. Oh, I have no more paper in my bag. I guess I have to find some in the office then. There must be a stack of paper somewhere. I get up from my couch and I walk to the office door. I push open the door. Huh? Why is it so dark in here? I swear I left the blinds open though. I squint my eyes to adapt to the dark. Oh. 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 I had a vague feeling that was gonna happen, but oh. This is good. What? I did swear I could see something in the dark. I can't make out what it is though. I fumbled to find the switch. For some reason, I feel my heart getting faster and faster. Something about this situation is unsettling. I finally find the switch to open the blinds. I sigh. Oh, she's gone. Of course, an unnecessary concern. Since I haven't slept last night, I must be seeing things and overreacting to them. That would explain why I spoke to Natsuki and Monica, right? But that wouldn't explain what I'm feeling. No amount of sleep would make me feel something that strong. Sleep deprivation generally doesn't bring good feelings. I grab a few sheets of paper from the desk and I turn around. I want to leave this room as fast as possible. I feel incredibly uneasy. As I open the door to the living room, I spot something from the corner of my eye. The knife collection. It's been a while since I bought a new one. I feel a sudden urge to take a look at them. Half of me wants to, but the half of me just wants to leave this room quickly as possible. Ooh. Well. A conundrum. Let's think about this. Okay, we're just gonna leave this room because I know that if she looks at it, she's gonna actually... Let me see. Now, I'm really curious what she would do, but I know what she would do. She would cut herself with it, but let's just do the right thing and leave this room right now. We don't want her to get hurt. I close the door behind me, making sure to lock it. Maybe this can be seen as a paranoia, but I don't want to risk anything. With my sheet of paper in hand, I walk back to the couch. I sit down and make myself comfortable as I start writing a few words. I can't. I just can't bring myself to make the correct syntaxes and artistic styles. No matter what I do, he's in my head. Marky. His smile is stuck in my head. Always. 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 I don't want it to stop, but I want it to stop.
That's a bit interesting.
I cannot concentrate. I stare at what I just wrote with a look of disgust. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced with the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's not good enough. However, how am I supposed to show Marky my poems if I write like this? I just have to hope he'll like it. This is the best I can do for now. I think a good night's sleep will do me some good. Everything will be better tomorrow. Today was a busy day. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. I lay down on my back, looking at the ceiling, and I close my eyes. I immediately feel my body relax. I've been missing sleep. Until the very last moment of consciousness, my mind is still focused on one thing. On one face. Huh?
Oh, who's coming? I think it's the mother. Let's be hopeful on that.
I swear I just heard something. I open my eyes. It's pitch black. I only hear the sound of my heartbeat. I don't want to move. What was that noise? A door? Is anyone in my house? It can't be Mum. She's away. I concentrate on my surroundings, trying to make up for the lack of light around me. I focus as hard as I can listen to. I can hear something.
Oh god, someone's walking up.
Footsteps. Somebody's in my house, that's for sure.
Man, this turned a huge twist. I don't know what's going on.
If I don't move, maybe they won't see me. Is this some kind of punishment for what I did today? No. No, fate and punishments are nothing but a superstition. I have to stay calm. Everything will be fine. Think of Marky. I breathe slowly. The footsteps have now stopped. Is it going to be Yuri? Help me.
Maybe it's Sayori.
Help me. It hurts. Please help me. Don't let her...
I think that was Sayori. Ooh. Wake up, Yuri. What? 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 It's time to go. I'm waiting for you. Come on. I want to speak to you more.
Marky? What's he doing here? I slowly open my eyes. My muscles hurt. It feels like I've been tense all night long. My head hurts too. I slept through the entire night, didn't I? I looked around me. I hear Marky's voice. I get up from the couch and I walk around the living room, looking for him. Marky? No one answers. He told me to wake up. He told me he wanted to talk to me. That wasn't a dream, was it? I really heard it. Come on, stop hiding. Stop hiding. Silence. So he's not here. Fine. I'll see him at school today, right? He'll be there. We'll spend some time together. I sigh as I lazily walk to the bathroom. I need a shower to clear my thoughts. And here I thought a good night's sleep would make me forget.
Okay.
If anything, taking a shower gives me more time to think. If I can see it clearly now. His face. It's not an obsession. Is this love? Surely he is. People feel like that all the time when they're in love. I'm fine. I just need to see him. Okay, let's do this. Stay calm and composed. It doesn't matter if I think about everything as long as I stay quiet. I nod to myself and I grab my bag. I check if its contents still make sure the poem is still there, and I can finally make my way out of my house. It feels incredibly repetitive. Like this is always the same scene. Same ambience, same place, same weather, same school days.
Huh. That's like breaking the fourth wall somehow.
Not anymore. Not with Marky around. I chuckle as I think about all the possibilities within my reach. If I could just get closer to him, just a little, then maybe we'd be able to share poems and literature.
Am I saying that right?
I hesitate for a few seconds before turning around and dashing into my house again. I walk to the bookshelf which I took my books yesterday. I'll pick one for Marky. If we're going to get closer, then we better have something to talk about, and I think I've just got what I needed. After a few minutes of rummaging through all my books, I finally found one I was looking for. Yet another copy you surely...
Oh god. Yeah, you just have 2 copies of the Portrait of Marco? Hot diggity do.
I don't know if I'm right, but I think you mentioned you read a horror book once before. I hope you enjoy this one. I'm sure he will. If he doesn't, I'll keep trying. I smile to myself, proud of my choice. I walk back out. Just as I walk downstairs, leading to the street, I spot someone else in the distance. Exactly like yesterday, same place, same time. Natsuki's late again. This time, I'm the first one to run into her. I grab her by the shoulders.
Oh god!
Natsuki?
Don't scare me like that, Yuri, for God's sakes! What's wrong with you lately?
It looks like she's still upset about yesterday. I take a deep breath. I'm apologizing for real this time. No back thoughts. I need to do what's right. About yesterday.
Yesterday is in the past. You said it yourself. This discussion is over.
Stop being so childish and listen what I have to say. She lets out an exasperated sigh and she motions me to keep going. What happened yesterday was on me. I know I haven't been reasonable, but you have to understand, okay? You caught me. I'd love to spend more time with Marky. So I'm just asking you not to tell anyone else. And I want to apologize. I've said mean things. You probably won't forgive me what I said, and I won't forget the way you behave. But I think it's, as the proper human beings, it's our duty to behave correctly and to be role models for each other. I have a weird feeling as I mentioned role model. Have I heard this mentioned somewhere before? Please forgive me. Natsuki does a signature for extended period of time before finally flashing me with compassionate smile.
Alright, I forgive you. I can understand what you're feeling. But don't forget that I exist too. I have feelings. So let's not fight over someone. Just be natural and see how things go. After all, as friends, we have to support each other.
I immediately frown. Somehow I don't really want to be seen as a friend. Acquaintances.
Excuse me?
We're not really friends. More like acquaintances.
Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. Man, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, oh, I see how it is.
Oh, I see. I understand. Let's just go. Then, we'll be late for school.
I glanced at my phone. Indeed, we were already running late. I led the way, not saying another word. I know this was incredibly harsh, and I know Natsuki wants friends. But I have already established we don't like the same things. And we're not on the same wavelength, unlike Marky and me, for example. So I prefer being honest and telling her the truth. Natsuki is silent too. She doesn't even try to start a conversation. We finally reach the school grounds.
I'll be going then.
Sure thing. I wave at her. She freezes and stares at my hand for a few seconds.
Yuri,
Hmm?
can't you explain why there's scars on your palm?
Oh. I glanced at my hand. Indeed, there are 2 large scars can be seen there. Oh, that's nothing. I just made some food.
That didn't sound very convincing.
This is none of your business. Why would I tell you anything? Take care of your own issues. Leave me alone. You can't possibly understand why I did this. So stop trying. Leave me alone.
I understand. I'll see you at the club then.
See you later. As soon as Natsuki turns around, I let a heavy sigh. I panicked. I don't even know what kind of excuse I blurted out, but it seems like she was convinced.
She said that to her? Ooh. Okay.
I walked towards my own building too. Classes have started a few minutes ago. I stopped in front of the door. I hear someone talking inside. Classes have already started and there's an ongoing lesson? I can do this. I knock on the door and I enter. All the stairs are directed towards me. My chest tightens. Think about Marky. Think about him. His face fills my mind. As I'm walking towards my desk, it's like the only thing I can see is him. Around me, inside me, everywhere. I sit down. I'm just staring blankly at my table. In fact, I'm not even really looking. This is beyond simple vision. I'm feeling things. I can't describe it. I can understand it. But it feels like my entire body is hot and tense. Like I can't control myself. My fingers are slightly shaking. I want to see Marky. I need to get closer to him. I rest my head on my desk. Noisy. So noisy. My mind won't stop. I don't want it to. More, more, more. Love does weird things. It's painful and relaxing. Chaos and peace. At the same time, I focus on my breath and try to calm down. My eyelids slowly become heavy, and before I know it, I fall asleep in the middle of class.
Yeah. Okay.
I yawn, try not to make any noise. I raise my head and look around me. All the students are already hurrying out of the classroom. I glance at the clock. Now? I can go to the club now. Marky may be here already. I can talk to him. Maybe the others aren't even there yet. I quickly grab my things and I exit the room as fast as possible. I run to the stairs and I immediately walk up the few steps. However, a familiar voice calls me. I turn around.
Not running in the corridors, Yuri? Are you in a hurry?
I feel my fists clench. Why now of all times? I smile nonetheless. Oh, I just wanted to go to the club. I'm excited about reading my book.
Is that so? Are you sure you don't?
Yes, I'm sure. I'll see you later. I may sound aggressive, but I don't want to lose any more time. I run up the stairs. I stopped in the corridor trying to listen inside the room. No noise. Is Marky even there? My heart skips a beat. He may be reading, and if he's alone, He's not making any noise. Okay, I'm doing this. I've been wanting for this too long. I can't back down now. I opened the door. Marky, hello? I'm thinking maybe we could. A quick glance around the room indicates that I'm the only one here. I sit down on the ground, not saying a word. I'm disappointed, frustrated, maybe angry. I wanted to see him. It feels like I'm lacking something, like I'm not breathing fresh air. Why did he stay for such a short period of time yesterday? I suddenly hear the club door open behind me. I get up trying to look as calm as possible.
I thought you wanted to read.
Oh, of course, I was just resting.
Your behavior is strange, Yuri. If something's wrong, just feel free to tell me, alright? I mean, you don't really have to, because I know everything. Oh, I hate those eyes. Jesus Christ. I know what you're feeling. Don't forget, I'm taking care of this. Calm down. Don't spend too much time thinking about Marky. It may end up hurting you.
I'm sorry, but did you...
Okay. I love all those. Is that Swedish? Marky? There's dollar signs, so profit must be. Jesus. That's cool. This is cool.
I don't know how long I've been sitting here, waiting. I have a knot in my stomach. What if someone enters now? What would they think? I struggle to get back on my feet and sit at the table. I feel dead without Marky. I've barely talked to him, but I just can't get it out of my head. I suddenly hear steps outside. Some voices. Monika and Natsuki. The two of them enter the room. I don't even greet them, as I have already seen them today, but Natsuki nods when our gazes meet. It looks like she's in a good mood. The door opens once again. My eyes widen as I see him walking in. Before I can greet him, Monika stands up and does so.
Hi again, Marky. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep to my word.
Monika goes back to her seat. Without waiting, I get up and I walk to him, smiling. My heart is beating so fast, I feel like I could explode any second now. His skin looks so soft. Thanks for keeping your promise, Marky. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Before Marky gets the chance to answer, Natsuki joins the conversation. This is a little... Stay calm, Yuri. Stay calm.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you're planning just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Getting ready to tell Natsuki to go away, but Monika takes care of it before I do.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the room.
Manga is literature.
I shake my head, enough to make Natsuki notice my disappointment. Making Marky is so uncomfortable. I'm sorry, Marky. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. I glance at my bag. Please say yes.
Well, I can really say no either way. Can't really say no. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget anything. Forget I said anything. I guess. I lower my head. No. No. I messed up. I shouldn't have talked like that. I'm dumb. Suddenly, Marky clears his throat.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
I sigh with relief as my heart feels warm and fuzzy again. Okay, no messing up this time. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. I bend down to grab a book I bought. Why am I so nervous? This is what I wanted all along. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. My heart is racing, faster and faster and faster.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
He grins at me. The smile. I want to be with him forever and ever. I want to see that smile. I want it to be mine. I smile back at him. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I walk back to my seat. My hands are shaking. I pushed myself too hard. But there's no situation is too tough for me. Now, I'll do whatever it takes to get close to him. I want to get that feeling of bliss, of ecstasy. As I open my books, I stare at Marky. He's walking towards the closet where Natsuki's grumbling all kinds of nonsense. Did she call him? Why is he going with her anyway? I sigh. Suddenly someone taps my shoulder.
Yuri's still deep in thought?
Huh? Oh yes, just reading and... I flipped the page of my book acting like I was already reading. Monica lifts her eyebrow.
Anyway, since these two are obviously busy talking to each other, I think we should do something. How about that?
I alternately glance between Marky and Monica. I don't want to leave this room. No ways alone with Natsuki. But Monica's stare somehow makes me want to accompany her. I let out a heavy sigh. Sure. I'm not sure there's much we could do though.
I don't think so. I wanted to get some old books from another classroom actually. I thought maybe you like helping me out.
I frowned for a few seconds before nodding. If you want. It's for the literature club, right? I guess we can do it.
Good. Then let's get going. Those two don't have much to do. Let's not bother them.
I clench my fists. It'd be great if she could stop talking about those two. I follow her outside the classroom, glancing one last time at Marky. I'll be back soon. Monica excitedly claps a hand while I close the door behind me.
Aha, I'm really glad Marky's having fun. Aren't you? Just as I thought, huh? What are you feeling? Jealousy?
I'm not jealous. I would never be jealous.
Is that so? I understand if you ever need to tell me about what you're feeling. Just do so, alright? After all, I'm here to help you. I just want you to feel happy in my club.
My body relaxes. Monica's words captivated me. Thank you, Monica. I'd love to explain what's happening, but no words come to mind. This situation, I just can't explain. It's a feeling, an atmosphere, something I can't describe it. Never mind. I'm fine. I'll tell you if something's wrong.
Great! Now let's get going to take care of these books, alright?
She starts walking towards the stairs. I can't help but feel a little confused. Didn't you say we'd go to a different classroom? Why are you heading for the stairs?
Oh, that's right! The classroom I was talking about is at the 3rd floor. All the old books I kept there.
Oh, I see. It makes sense. Let's go then. I follow Monica as she walks up the stairs to the 3rd floor. It's considerably darker here. It's scary. It's a scary atmosphere, but I like it. It makes me feel like everything's different. Monica starts walking as we reach the closet classroom. She puts her hand on the door handle, but she gasps as she turns towards me.
Oh my, Yuri, I've forgotten something. I was supposed to do something super important. Can you take care of the books? They're in the closet in the back room. Oh god, it's not gonna end well. You can't miss them.
Fine, I'll bring them to the club room. Or do you want me to wait for you here?
No, that won't be necessary. Thanks, Yuri. I'll be back soon.
She hurries down the stairs, leaving me in the corridor. I turn to face the door. The inside of the classroom is seemingly incredibly dark. I push open the door and I stepped in. I shiver. It's cold in here. The tables are all dusty and it smells like rotten meat. Does this school even take care of this floor? I squint my eyes to look around the classroom. I spot the closet Monica was talking about. It's hard to make my way between the tables to reach it, but I finally managed to stop in front of it. I opened the closet and I scanned the shelves, looking for the books Monica wanted.
Maybe she finds the knife there. Maybe.
So much wasted time I could be spending with Marky. Where are these books anyway? I moved some cardboard boxes looking... A knife.
Aha! Told you I got this one right. That's right.
A knife. There's an old rusty knife under the cardboard box. I gently take it with my 2 hands to look at it. It's a thin blade. Its sturdy handle. Everything about it makes my heart pound. Somehow thinking about it, Marky at the same time makes it all more exciting. This must be fate. It must be. I need this knife. It's mine. Just like Marky. Mine. Mine.
Oh.
Huh? It's pitch black. I can still feel the heavy knife in my hand. Okay, don't panic. It must be a power outage or something like that. Nothing else. I slowly make my way to the door room, touching the tables to make sure I don't fall. I don't want to let go of the knife. It makes me feel safer. And I want to keep it. I don't know why. I just want to. It makes me feel better to feel the cold steel in my hands.
It's even rusty. That's bad. If you cut yourself with that, you get some sort of disease, HIV or something.
Door. Where is this door? I feel the wall under my palms, but I can't find this door. Monica? Help me. Marky? Marky, please. My heart is racing. I still can't find the door. I feel the handle, and I open the door, immediately stepping outside.
Ooh, it changed. This is different.
What? This isn't our school, right? The corridor isn't the one Monica left me in.
Man, this is getting so cool. This is cool.
I'm sure of that.
Even the music.
Where are the stairs? The lights? Why is everything so silent? Why? What's happening? Marky, where is he? Is he safe? I breathe in slowly as I attempt to calm myself down so that I may properly assess the situation. My mind is clear. Everything is fine. I just need to have a look around. This has to be some kind of joke performed by the other club members. Okay, calm, calm, calm. I look around me. 2 corridors. One on the left, one on the right. No stairs to be seen.
Seem little voices.
My only situation in this case is to keep moving. This can't be real after all.
Oh, we get another choice. Let's save right here. Well, as a trusty left-hander person, we're gonna turn left.
I take a few hesitant steps towards the corridor. Why is this place so big? This corridor looks exactly like the one I was in before. There aren't many corridors in our school. Just where am I? Despite my will to calm down, I feel my hands shaking. This place doesn't feel right. Once again, it's the same situation. 2 corridors.
Okay, we're gonna turn right. I guess we're gonna turn right. Only explanation.
My steps resonate within the empty corridor. It's so silent, I can hear my own heartbeat. I turn to the next corridor.
Ooh, I saw that. What do you call it? Sorry. I almost forgot.
What? Who was that? Who's there? Help, help. I can't say a word. It's pitch black again. It must be starting to get... I'm starting to get a headache. Make this stop. Please make it stop. Where's Marky? Is he still with Natsuki? Thinking about this makes me want to scream and ask for help. Please, same corridor.
Oh, she kind of hurt herself?
Same ambience. Same smell. What is this place?
Yeah, what is this place? This is weird. Could be where the other character came from. What was it? Haraku? Damn it. I totally forgot. Okay.
My head hurts. I feel my heartbeat in my ears. I have to keep going. Going forward is the only thing that should get me out of here. Classroom door is locked, and the stairs aren't there. Keep going.
Another choice. Alright, we're just gonna go... Actually, we'll go right, because I think the right is the right way.
My entire body is starting to ache. It's like this place is slowly draining me of my energy, making me slowly lose the sanity I have left. I stumble on 1, 2, 3 times. I finally reach the next corridor.
Oh, so she's stumbling and hurting herself. Oh.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I yell as much as I can. Why won't anyone hear me? It hurts. It hurts even more than seeing Marky with Natsuki. I need to keep going.
Okay. Man, I swear these things don't... Imagine there's a sort of... Oh, imagine if Psychodev put some sort of code if you turn left or right. It would just give you some sort of cool ending or something. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Or turn left.
I taste blood, some blood in my mouth. I feel incredibly dizzy. Like I'm going to faint. Please let this be it. No. 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 Stop. Stop this. Let me out. I stare at my shaking hands. I still have the knife in my hand. I irresistibly drawn to the blade. I bring it closer to my face.
Ooh.
I can smell it. The smell of steel and sweat. Enough. The blood is already forming a puddle on the ground.
Did she stab herself?
The wounds on my arm are open again.
She cut herself? Okay.
My heart is slowing down. The pain's stopping. But it hasn't completely stopped yet. The blade is now covered in blood.
Yeah, why does she keep cutting herself?
My arm's even worse, as a continuous flow of blood is coming out. It doesn't hurt. This sight makes me want to keep doing it, again and again. This hot sensation again. Marky, I dropped the knife on the floor. Oh, I'm not able to keep it in my hand. It feels so good. I wish Marky could be here. And I wish he could see my blood. More. 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 I feel dizzy. Like everything. Like I'm not.
Oh.
I feel some liquid on my arm. My breath is irregular as ever, and my head hurts. I slowly open my eyes.
Back at the club. Ooh.
I'm laying down on the floor, arms spread. There's a bloody knife near one of the tables, and my arm is in an undescribable state, like it's been stabbed 100 times.
Ooh. Ah.
Dried blood all over my wounds, but there's no blood on the floor. Have I been somewhere else? I can't seem to remember what happened. All I know is that I'm feeling of kind of satisfaction I can't understand. Have I fainted? I can't tell. I came here for some books, but I can't remember much else. I get up. My body hurts. I have how long I've stayed here. Monica's books do not matter. I'll just tell her I haven't found them. Marky may be waiting for me. I can't afford to let him wait too long. I walk to the exit, and I walked in the corridor.
Oh jeez, that was epic. That was an insane sort of thing.
Somehow I feel relief as soon as I see the stairs. I just want to exit this place. The knife is still on the floor, but I don't think of it anymore. We'll find it, let alone guess who used it. As of now, I have one priority. Seeing Marky. As I walk down the stairs, I look at all the cuts on my arm. I can't just keep my sleeve up like that. What if someone sees it? I wouldn't mind if Marky, It doesn't matter. I need to clean as soon as possible. Before going to the club room, I stop by the bathroom. I immediately start cleaning my arm under the cold water. The mix of blood and water makes a beautiful red transparent liquid. It's almost like it's be tasty. I chuckle as I dry my arm. The wounds are clearly visible. I don't care about going too far, after all. It's justified. It is as good as other way to feel good and relieve stress. I stop to listen into the club room. It's become a habit, a way to check out their firing without me.
Firing? Is that a word? I don't know.
I hear Monica's voice, talking to Natsuki, maybe. I enter the club room. I freeze as I look at the back of the class. Monica's kneeling next to Marky and Natsuki. However, the latter is. Her head is on Marky's shoulder. Unacceptable, truly. I feel anger boiling inside of me. How dare she? A few seconds later, I notice something isn't right. Natsuki doesn't look fine. Her eyes look empty. Monica tosses her what looks like a protein bar, and she immediately eats it. I see. It hasn't happened in a while, has it? I'll let it go for once. After all, Marky did want this, did he? Monica tells something to him, and he stands up, making sure I listen. She doesn't even seem surprised by my presence or the time I took to come back. I tell her I couldn't find the books later. Now that I think about it, she left me alone. She shouldn't have worried. Something's off.
Why don't we share poems now?
We all nod without saying a thing. In fact, I think we're a little scared of what we'll show to each other. My mind is clear now. So I was starting to realize I don't want to share my poem. I was so tired this morning, I just wrote something that I thought it would be okay, but what if it disappoints Marky? There's no point in speculating. My goal is to impress him, so I'll do it. We'll sit down in respective chairs and I stare at Marky. Poem in hand, he's hesitating. We're all waiting for him to share his poem. He decides to walk to Natsuki, smiling at her. Fine, that's your win, Natsuki. Maybe he's worried about her, about just what happened. That must be it. I've given him a book, haven't I? So he'll be happy to read it. Yeah, and he'll sure be happy to talk about it with me, right?
So that's why I think you should stop always spacing out like that.
Excuse me?
You do realize I've been talking to you for about a minute. You haven't even noticed. Remember, if there's anything on your mind, I'm here.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't really feel like I can trust her about that. She left me alone, and she didn't even check up on me. She's always listening to us, and always asking personal questions. No, this is definitely wrong.
So, have you written a poem?
I have, yes. I decided to stop staring at Marky and Natsuki. I don't want Monica to start worrying what I'm doing.
Great! Do you think you can share them by any chance?
I want to show it to Marky first. I don't want to risk being mean to her though. She's our president and she trusts me enough to let me be the vice president. Sure. I reach into my bag and grab the poem I wrote. Monica looks excited as I hand it to her.
Thank you.
She eagerly starts reading it and her smile slowly fades away. After she finishes, she hands it to me.
Well...
Wasn't it good? But I did my best.
No, not at all. I was actually thinking I don't want to show you mine after reading yours. I mean, it's probably just bad considering what you wrote.
I sigh with relief. So Marky probably won't hate it. Oh, no, please show it to me. I'd love to read it. And I'm sure you made something great, Monica.
Okay, I'll show it to you. Please don't hate it.
I'm not such an awful person, you know. I wouldn't just hate something so easily.
That's not what I meant.
I shrug as I take the poem from Monica's hand. I feel the wounds on my arm stretch as I extend my arm.
It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just like a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This is the same poem. So,
Indeed, this isn't what I expected. The rhythm is irregular, and overall I just don't like it. How am I supposed to tell her that? Well, there are quite a few pieces of advice I can give you.
I should have known.
Pardon?
It's nothing. I think I know what's wrong with my poem anyway. Rhythm and all that, right?
How? How could she know? Did she actually write while knowing that she was wrong? If that's the case, that's a bit stupid. That seems as giving up. It takes dedication and time to reach what you want. Alright then. If you need any advice, feel free to come see me.
Will do.
Monica leaves me alone. I just wanted to help her. Before I look into another direction, I feel a presence near me. Not a presence. His presence. I just can feel it. I know he's here. I turn around. He's here, gazing at me. We're looking at each other. We're not speaking. It's like time has stopped. Ah, if only I could stay here, looking at him forever. And ever. And ever. Marky suddenly hands me his poem for me to read. Okay, this is it. Let's see who he really is.
Ah yes, the same poem. Ooh. And the picture of Natsuki. Well done, Marky. Well done, me. Oh man, I'm getting better and better in every act. Okay.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I just say that out loud? Oh god. I buried my face in my hands. I didn't want to say that out loud. Whenever I'm around him, it's like I become the one I've always been until now. Shy and anxious. He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? I take it brief. Okay, fine. It's gonna be fine. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh. What? His first time? Is it actually possible to be so talented? I glanced at his poem again. No way. So this is who he is. On top of having this special aura, he's an incredibly talented writer. My heart is racing. Well, I know that. I just meant, I have to find something. He may get offended because what I said. This is a risk I can take. I nervously trace my finger along the words, looking for something to say. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having to be thought that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both styles and the expressiveness are weakened. And of course that's not something can blame for. There are so many different skills and techniques that are going into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you that valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
No. I let out what I was feeling influenced what I said. The antipathy I'm feeling towards Natsuki because of her behavior with Marky is influencing my words. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
It looks like what Marky is saying is genuine. I almost messed up. I need to get a hold of myself. Now's not the time to behave like this way.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts, my process behind it. I smiled at him. After what Monica told me, I know for sure he's going to like it. I hand him my poem and he starts reading it. His smile stays the same, and I find myself staring at his eyes once again. The color is so captivating. However, it seems like it's taking a bit of time. Is he waiting for me to make a move, maybe? That must be it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked your poem. I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Something I wrote for him, in fact.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Marky.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Maybe he didn't understand the purpose of my poem, but at least he enjoyed it. That's the only thing that matters. He liked it. Marky liked it. Marky. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Symbolic, yeah, I think I said that wrong. Lingering into the last remaining place of the comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more Solman putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Marky.
Me too.
Marky turns around and walks towards the table. I'm standing there, my poem still in hand. He said he's going to do his best for me. My heart is now slowly beating. I feel much more at ease. In fact, I think the combination of recent events and his words make me feel happy. Happier than I've ever been. I sit on my chair, rereading my poem. Marky held it and read it. I can't believe it. He liked it. This is amazing. And his poem, amazing. How can such a person exist? How did I not ever meet him before? I want to teach him some writing techniques. I want to teach him what he can do too. Teach me what he can do too. There's so much I wish I could do. I hear some steps on my left. I turn my head to see a small figure sit down next to me. In the general situation, it'd just be annoying I'd be annoyed at her, but I don't seem to mind right now. I'll be nice. She doesn't want to make me mad, does she?
Well, Yuri, it seems like Marky enjoyed Marky's poem, didn't you?
Yes, indeed. It was really enjoyable. He's got a certain talent.
Can't agree more.
We both looked at each other, not saying a word. This is awkward. So, I've seen you weren't feeling really well earlier. Are you feeling any better?
Oh yes, Actually, you don't really need to fake your concern. You don't really care, do you?
I do. Maybe my behavior's been strange lately, but I have my reasons. That doesn't mean I don't want to know about your health, alright? I'm concerned.
I already told you I have circumstances. I just happen to get a little tired. And since it's been really hot outside, lately you know. But I'm fine. So don't overthink it. Alright? Okay? However, I'm a bit more concerned about you. I've noticed how you didn't come back before a long time, you know? And this morning, despite what you said to try and convince me that you cut yourself while making food, I'm not stupid, you know? I can understand if you want to tell me something. Maybe you don't see me as a friend, but I see you as one. At least I thought you did. I did, but Hey, it seems like I may have been wrong. Listen, I don't know. Just remember what I said and stop being so hostile all the time. I'm not your enemy.
I can't tell if her monologue was genuine or not. I'd nod, however, something is bugging me here. Why do you think these cuts weren't because I got hurt while I was cooking? Do you think I'm such an irresponsible person, Natsuki?
No, that's not what I meant. You know what? Let's just stop here. Maybe we should wait for both of us to be calmer.
She stresses the word both, making sure I have to calm down too. I understand why she'd be concerned, but then again, this is none of her business. You're right. Then why don't we share our poems? Aren't we supposed to be doing that right now?
Oh, right. Tell me, what do you think?
She hands me her poem, and I hand her mine.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can fly, eagles can fly, yeah, people can try, but that's about it.
Simple poem. Same poem. That's good.
Well, this isn't really... It's not really good. I would have expected Natsuki to at least put a little effort into it. Did Marky like this? No way he did.
What's wrong with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
She puts the poem on the table and gives me a look I can't understand. A disappointed look, maybe? I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oof, almost said it wrong.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something to say nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Marky did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
nah,
Just the right amount of aggressiveness. She's acting childish, and I'm not letting that pass. And Marky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. She stands up looking at me with a look of pure anger. I'm not scared of her. She should be afraid, because this time I'm not letting her impress Marky.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just... I stand up almost slamming my fist on the table. Maybe you're just jealous that Marky appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know that he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose, demonetized word magically grew a size bigger as soon as Marky started showing up.
Natsuki,
That's kind of a little...
this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy. Yeah, I can't say that. Yeah.
Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You don't think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa! Be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the
Boop.
is wrong with you? What the frick is wrong with you?
We'll say frick. That's a good word. It's a non-demonetized word.
Yeah, go on. Let Marky hear everything. You really think? I'm sure you'll be head over heels for you after this.
I turn around to Marky. Fine, she wants to do it this way. I'll show her who's controlling the situation. I'm not letting this kid take advantage of the situation to make me look bad. Marky.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's like...
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
He's standing there with a look of true horror on his face. What's so wrong? What's so wrong about this situation? He should be siding with me. Monica's next to him, hesitating. She better not dare try to change something about this situation. My argument's made the most sense. It's over. I've won.
Hey Marky, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay?
The two of them exit the room. Monica, you.
Dog.
This is unfair. Natsuki chuckles, and I turn to her. Her superior smile makes me want to see her mentally break down. I want to see her suffer. Natsuki. You're nothing but a useless person. Honestly, it'd be much better for you to die. Marky doesn't even care about you. Don't you see? Whatever your circumstances, Aya, you deserve everything bad that happens to you. Do you think you can fight with me? Do you think you can really be better than me? You're worth nothing. In fact, I'd be surprised if you could do something other than whining. Yuri said this. Why don't you get yourself a personality? There is no purpose to your presence. In fact, no matter how much I try, I can't find any positive aspect in your personality. Noisy, selfish, full of yourself. I really don't see why anyone would be your friend. Marky's mine. You started this argument, and now you have to suffer from the consequences. To him, you're nothing but a selfish, childish little girl. And if this is exactly what you are, aren't you ashamed? When I think about it, you're ridiculous. You're so small and fragile. I wonder how it feels to be honest. You know, to be so physically meaningless.
Oh god. Oh wait, this is Natsuki. Oh, okay. Okay, oh man, I've been reading. I wasn't so into it. Oh, damn. Oh, that's sad. Don't ever speak to me again. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna end it on this. I think that's a good ending. Oh, it's a sad one. Oh, man. Oh, man. They literally ruined their friendship. That's it. It's gone. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button just like this. Want to hit that like button, you know, you have to always smash it in different ways or whack it, you know, yeah. Anyway, as always, Blutify out.